I'm Hannah,
I'm Drew.
and for our PowerPoint presentation, we're talking about why NCAA players should not be paid. We believe that they should not be paid because if you're in college, you need to focus on your education. College already pay enough for student athletes, and there's no fair way to pay the athletes. Okay. So when you are in college, you need to focus more on your education than about like playing your sport that you're in or whatever you're doing as an athlete. When you get paid, you're going to be more worried about the money that you're getting paid than how you're doing in school or how you're doing at the sport. You're not going to be worried about your education, but you need to because you're in college and that's what you're actually there for. And then the main point of going to college is to get an education. So.
This topic is controversial because the players should go to the NBA G League and get paid and not worry about an education, then play and worry about an education and not get paid. And many players believe they should get paid because they do all the hard work and colleges make millions off of them. And our counterclaim is that the NCAA makes millions off of players in the athletic program, but they do not get paid. And the college players think they should because they're the ones doing all the work, and the people in the office sit around and watch them. In conclusion, NCAA players can make millions off of playing in the G League, but they need to go to college to worry about their education in case the NCAA G League. In conclusion, NCAA players make millions for their colleges, but don't get paid because they need to focus on their education in college in case going to the pros doesn't work out. However, they could go to the NBA G League and get paid over $215,000 a year.
Mr. Johnson, should NCAA players get paid?
My answer is yes and no, meaning to be directly paid by the college, I don't believe that is appropriate because I think they are already being paid through their education and scholarship. However, I think the athlete should have the opportunity to be endorsed and be sponsored by a company or corporation and receive some kind of side pay or side stipend for a shoe company or a apparel company like Under Armour.
Once they declare for the draft in any sport, should the players be allowed after they get an agent to come back?
I believe they should because sometimes, depending on where you are drafted, it might not be financially feasible for you to go to the sport at that time. In baseball, as long as you don't sign with an agent, you can be drafted up to 3 times. You can be drafted out of high school, you can be drafted after your junior year, and you can be drafted after your senior year. And each time you get to debate with your parents or analyze with your parents whether or not that was a good position for you to go in the draft or not.